The next idea for businesses is Q&A prompts. Now, most people think of ChatGPT as a way to make content for social media or blogs or their website, and they usually think of this in one particular way: a post for the timeline of your social media page or the blog section of your blog or the content on your website. But GPT can help you gain sales in a way that you might not know, and it is via Q&A. So Q&A prove that you are the expert in your field. Sometimes you don't want to feel like you're just always talking to your audience. You want to feel like they're talking back to you, or at least create this image so that people actually do start talking to you. And what if you're hosting a workshop and people aren't ready to ask you a question? You can start preparing questions that they might be interested in knowing the answer to. And of course, GPT helps you generate those questions. And so I asked GPT what are some questions people might have if they went to a social media workshop. And now I'm going to ask GPT what questions people might have if they were asking me questions via stories or some other medium. And I noticed that depending on the medium that the person is asking the question, GPT provides me with a different selection of questions. So, what is asked isn't always the same. It is appropriate for the audience and the medium in which we are talking or interacting with each other. So, know that you don't always have to feel like you're talking at your audience. It can be positioned in such a way to look like people are talking back. And of course, this help shows that you have an audience, you're building an audience, people are engaging with you, and more importantly, they're seeing you as the expert while they're coming to you with their questions. And if people aren't doing so as yet, you don't have to feel bad because you can go to GPT and ask them for some Q&A scenarios. Right now I'm doing the Q scenarios, but I'm pretty sure I could paste back one of these questions into GPT and the application would then go on to provide me or suggest some answers to me, and I can examine it in different ways. I could examine it from a point of this answer is great or it worked once but it doesn't work now given the changes in algorithm and people's attention span and all those details. And of course there you go, proving yourself as an expert. So this whole idea of using GPT to get questions builds your business because you're proving yourself to be the expert. You're showing people you can give them solutions, and you're proving to them that they want to work with you because you can help them with their problems. So it isn't necessarily promotional, it is more proof wise and trust building wise that you can use GPT to help you find your people and keep them satisfied, and of course gain those sales that you need to keep your business sustainable. So notice that you can use GPT in multiple ways and it isn't limited in how you create content. So a lot of people go to GPT for content ideas, but know that you can use it to have an idea of what people might need help with, and then you can even survey people: do you actually need help with this? And if so, how do you need to help? What if I were to answer? Or in a case where you'd go about it to say, hey, let's flip the script here. So you don't need help with that. What do you actually need help with? And so this format here helps you build relationships with people and go about creating raving fans. And you're using Chat GPT to do all of this. And remember to be specific who your audience is, what is their understanding of the topic, and in general, the medium that you're teaching them, so that GPT can always change up the questions it suggests for you when you're going to then go on to answer these. What if you are hosting a virtual workshop or a membership and people haven't started rolling in with their questions or their feedback? This, of course, would help you go in with a content idea of what you'll be talking about. Suppose you have a course, but you want to promote it using a mini series to show people that you know what you're talking about. You would then use GPT to go about having some ideas going in, so you have some content that you're teaching people, you're showing them, and then when you reach a point of do you have any questions, you can open the floor to people and let them in. So there you go.